Winner take all is back in the spotlight, but right now there aren't enough votes to call for a special session. So Governor Jim Pillen invited South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham to speak in front of local lawmakers who opposed the late legislation that would help Donald Trump on Election Day. Our Alex McLoone with the case Republicans are making.
The blue dot in a red state. Signs of a special session swelling in Nebraska after South Carolina's Lindsey Graham spoke to Nebraska state senators Tuesday.
I hope the people in Nebraska will understand this may come down to a single electoral vote.
Jim Pillen saw a need for somebody to come in and shed some light on that.
State Senator Lauren Lippincott introduced the bill but failed in the legislature. The governor has since said he would call a special session when he has votes from 33 senators to pass.
What do you think the percentage is of getting to 33 votes before Election Day and calling a special session?
Well, we're always hopeful, of course. The problem that we have is with the clock ticking down, this would have to happen quite quickly, probably no later than the end of September.
Less than 2 weeks away, 2 or 3 holdouts remain. State Senator Mike McDonnell of Omaha, a key vote to convince the others, but said this after switching from the Democratic Party this year.
I'm not voting for cloture on winner take all, and I'm not supporting winner take all. I haven't in the past. When that question came up years ago, I was pretty clear on my position.
McDonnell's spokesperson telling us Thursday he has heard compelling arguments from both sides and as of today remains a no.
Lindsey Graham is not a Nebraskan.
State Senator Jen Day hopeful he won't influence Nebraska.
I have heard about this issue for the last several months and people are vehemently opposed to the idea.
Civic Nebraska also calling on voters to call their state senator to oppose the plan, saying this is a Nebraska tradition because of our deeply nonpartisan heritage that promotes fair representation and boosts participation on Election Day.
I hope they will allow winner take all. Trump's going to win the state by 20 points.
No comment from the Trump or Harris campaigns today. The Douglas County Election Commissioner says this would not affect the way election officials process votes. In the newsroom, Alex McLoone, KETV News Watch 7.
And we spoke with Congressman Mike Flood following J.D. Vance's fundraiser here in Omaha last month. Flood highlighted the GOP's effort to win District 2 if a special session isn't called.
This needs to be a red dot in Omaha. The Trump ticket needs to win Omaha. This underscores how important Omaha is. And when people compare Trump to Harris, when they compare Trump and Vance to Harris and Walz, there's a stark difference.
This will be the first presidential election after the boundaries of the 2nd District were redrawn.